Mamanu Ibo Keleno Rieno Pano Una Mana Ibana again for presidential dinner and I'm for the man Tiwala Ngajinono. I give up for you also the time at the party. I can meet you here after our MC. Una Mana very well. Abo Prince, okay, Ananaba, Abiaki has right hand as soon. Ono Korana come Bikono, whatever. DJ, la atrás se buena macro acorda. No NNAUSA Biela, I told me to be on because on Gonilon or Salad alone, no Bekoram Ha. A fair bono and the COVID alabed. Biko and Gibido presidential dinner. The presidential dinner committee, which I am a member, a while I looked at 1 week, Una Hana, there are over 400 of us. NNAUSA is coming up. NNAUSA is doing a great job. Dr. Gochukwako and your executive, congratulations. This is the first time that we have had this many people for our presidential dinner. They have done very, very well. I expect that like Houston next year, we get across 500 people. Up my hotel and get behind. But Dr. Abako has assured me that Houston, Katy, and Austin, that they are ready. Without going any further, I am paging Mrs. Nkechi Anyanwu, former Vice President of NNAUSA, to come to me. Mrs. Nkechi Anyanwu Bikobia Wanyoma, very humble woman, very quiet, very docile, but extremely powerful. Madam Vice President Biawa Emerit. Biawa, Unukona Yakabiko, Nahonoton, then Dimamama, then one among the Berane at the time.
Jesus. Open Ike no para Jesus. You want a Chineka in a Pumihele. Only Kaladi Aguaguano. Chineka can day what trying a land your drama. And you bring a minute our second home. 90 Kalela Balina. Then Wapatara. Saying no. Oh, my line. Open road. Only in a yaka. Tule alangwa elu ye parano weke anyaka omwanyi olomwanyi akosi beke lani ndara chizo ande ro lokwanyi tibia ankwijala na Jehovah before ane biro memena ta adi hambare bare lanya e mala awo ani gime ande na gi kesege timeta hilani ni mala balia babo haji jinya hanso tito Well, echo I need another the guy in NNAUSA. Come on, Rana. They give me 2 9 I'm a Wakala. Email Tlala, I won't with the echo, living in Osaka, Obre, Rompaya. They want Hawaii behind the Kayaka. Osaya even Mirano. Only night beat over. Later, Oporo, Muon Socket, Oporo, Aku, Toru. I eat them, I eat it, my Indian chayat over. May Ranyama, or say much fine over. I know, when he makes I don't turn it. I want Jesus Christ on your mind.
My president of Yahoo, Yellow the him. My God, I know. Ladies and gentlemen, he needs no introduction, but just in case you have missed anything, any event, the President and CEO of Hungwa National Association, Dr. Ugochukwu Agu.
Good evening, everybody. Well, not only I'm a little bit late. I'm having some challenges. I'm here and a little bit hot as well. We are really dealing with the management of the place to see what we can do to resolve the situation. It's a thing that we cannot just, it's not something we can handle by ourselves, but we are working with the management to see that we resolve the challenge. But I just want to especially welcome everybody to this evening's presidential dinner. I want to thank the organizers of the program. For the first time, as they said, we have such a number and so many others also waiting to join us this night. If we had allowed people to pay at the door, we would have been nearing almost 500 or going over 450. So it's been a challenge for us to manage this because we didn't anticipate it. But in all, we've been doing well to make sure that we manage the situation. So thank you very much for bearing with us. Thank you so much for your love and for your patience. But we have started and we are going to run through this quickly. But just for we to kickstart the moment, we have the guests, the people that we are expecting. And because we invited our governor, the Asian governor of Abia State, Dr. Alex Oti, he is ably represented by the chief of staff to the governor, who have just flown in from Nigeria to join us this evening.
Okay, by the prerogative of the president, ask my order, time as a child, go in. DJ, give me some music.
Every day na party, every day na jolly. Oh, you move your body, no time for story. Where my woman, we supposed to the party. No time to check time. Everybody shake it, oh, your mama, oh, your sister, oh, my baby, time to party. Oh, your mama, oh, your sister, oh, my baby.
Able president, you want to exercise privileges. You want to go gas and make it alive. I'll come back over to a chalk first. Because they can, you know, we won't talk a lot. There are no cultural dances or whatever. And believe this or not, we have this hall till 6 a.m. So relax, eat your food, go use the bathroom, come back and dance. Let me, starting from my left, your right, let me introduce you to the members of NNAUSA Executive.
Aliko de here, it's supposed to throw it. Adenuga de here, it's supposed to throw it. Who's your daddy? Too much money, follow your leader. Everybody shake it.
Another thing that can stop you in your tracks is one of the most able chairs, the presidential Guinness chair, Mrs. Vivian Wanko. Obia, as a mark and honor, let put them hand together because they can, you know, correct. I can. Obia, instruction, how to make. All the Nele went up, Nele their dinner card, as we say. Please raise your hand wherever you are. If you don't have a dinner card that says that you get chicken, beef, or what else do we say? Goat or nama, whatever. Chicken, goat, beef, or fish. Just signify by raising your hand and I will take care of you. Okay. Magawali. Starting from my right, no more interruptions. You have to mark at your hand. From my left, your right, Mbo, Mrs. Comfort Obonna, NNAUSA's Vice President for the last 3 years. Madam Vice President, next to her is NNAUSA's General Secretary, Chief Mrs. Ihoma Uzije, and her husband, Chief Chinedu Uzije. Nekani, unukora waka, unukele nekani. Next to them is my favorite friend because the office she holds is important to me and she shares whatever comes there with me. It's NNAUSA's National Treasurer. This is Chineye Eze. Beautiful as a man. The man seated at the end of the table with his lovely wife is a dear junior brother of mine, Prince and Mrs. Olwell Wando. He is NNAUSA National Social Director. Also, last year, this is in no order of sequence, but to the next person to my right side of the podium is Pastor Dr. Caleb Ajaba, Unohonia, Iketeta Yaramania, and Mrs. Caleb. Wana Ferrande Canacano, Unabella, they walk. The next person is Dr. Alice Alozine. Hang on, Dr. Alice Alozine, the Canano, Garawan and one and Garan Prat, Nabucco, the Tebaffer and the Canak, no? The way we like. The next person is one Namoteji Deram Hambo, Deputy something UBA Bank. Because I mean, a microphone take on you, but therefore I mean, they don't know. Okay, oh yeah, UBA Wabo. Yes, President, I said, Charlie Bergman, my former bank. I work for Bank of America, so I met her. The next person is Marawanda Woka Honolanas. Very nice guy, well spoken. Honorable Ginger Omasipe, member, Federal House of Assembly, House of Representatives, Republic of Nigeria. There we want a man. There we got a one in here. I'm there. The next person I have on my list, you have to be a stenographer to decipher our president's writing. But I'm doing my best. I'm doing what I can. Pastor Dr. John, and Dr. Mrs. Jane Wakwo. When I'm alone, I need to raise it's about 600,000. I'm just multiplying it by 2. I want my job to do that. One of me, man. Came the dear to me, very, very dear to me. You know, when I get the time. The Right Honorable Emmanuel Emarowa and Mrs. Enel Emarowa is the Speaker of Abia State House of Assembly. They were one more couple. What can they can refer our no one over there? They were Emmanuel. When you got an old friend of mine, every one of you know him. Is the chairman of the Diaspora Commission, Abia State, Mr. Okay, one item surprised that Chibe were 90 chieftaincy titles, Lola. I'm so surprised, like not about 90 chieftaincy titles. We did Mr. Okayawara, the executive chairman of Diaspora Commission, Abia State, one in Kelendeka. And all our member, Yaranya, Unabiana, Cordon Front, I got a man of 14 for 4, I got a man half a present, yeah, man, Cordon Front. And when Nuku up here, Mr. President, Mbaudio Nick in front, man, for hand, but I can make. Because it wasn't a mistake. Our National Financial Secretary was not sitting at the table, but I understand she's very busy. Many of you have encountered her tonight. Miss Vivian Ayeni, National Financial Secretary, and they can you know correct. All right. Okay, moving things along. Mrs. Comfort Ogona, like I've said, has been our vice president for the past 3 years. Very industrious woman. Hand up a second, them bow. I have made a kitchen age. Yes, I'm not here. I didn't have any. I didn't go near them to go. Out of second how. Madam Vice. Well, because the man introduce Dr. Vivian Wampo. You can testify how wonderful God is. He uses all the means to make sure that our gathering today was a success. And indeed it is. The newest doctor in the house, Mrs. Vivian Wampo. Welcome, Dr. Mrs. Wampo. Thank you very much for your dedication to NNAUSA. Thank you.
First of all, I'm standing on existing protocol. Asking me to apologize to all of you. It's from my heart on behalf of the committee. I put it in a place where I did not anticipate because only when you hold it against my head, not my heart. Because I'm so sorry. Having said that, as in the committee, and to thank you, but I'll get to you later. But at this time, as I make today, our Honorable Madam VP, thank you so much, Dagon, for Mrs. Obuna. We appreciate you. This is a night when we recognize the ladies, the women, because I will do something different. As a let me just ask you, please, to stand for our women. Just 1 minute of your time. All the men, please, can you stand? Please, put your hands together as you stand. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You may sit. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. This night is mostly for the women, and that is why during this dinner, I can go from women, don't again from. So I'm going to introduce the next person, and that is our first lady. This is a woman who is very gentle, and not that in her gentility she is weak, no. She is a woman who likes to operate behind the scenes, and not because she is scared, no, she's very courageous. This is a woman who stands tall. And in standing tall, you can see how well and how far her husband, who is our president, CEO of NNAUSA, has come. We are talking about no order, but the first lady in the person of Dr. Mrs. Chinyere Agu. She's a professor in health, and she, DJ, I need to say this one thing. She's an endocrinologist. So she's a woman who's well-read. She has a good heart, and we want to welcome her to speak to us. We can give it up to Miss Dr. Chinyere Agụ.
Ndika ni nde onu. Ndi oke madu mazi no. Na o. Ka no nka o. Abia kwalo modo. I hope you won't be weary of my beautiful face. All protocols duly observed. Thank you, Madam Vivian Wanko, for that beautiful introduction. For 26 years, as I learned, the presidential dinner has been an essential part of the annual convention, bringing together NNAUSA members and guests to raise funds for NNAUSA projects. My husband and I thank past leaders, attendees, and especially previous NNAUSA First Ladies for supporting this event each year. It demonstrates NNAUSA's ongoing ability to maintain effective programs. When my husband floated the idea of running for NNAUSA presidency, I was terrified and apprehensive, considering we have 3 little children. But he was able to convince me that there is no service to humanity than serving your own community. This last year has been quite a ride, beginning with my husband's campaign to his inauguration and eventually leading this beautiful organization. Initially, I wondered what I signed up for, especially after hearing all the harsh words during the campaign. However, traveling with my husband, NNAUSA President Dr. Uguago, to chapter events in cities like Chicago, Houston, Atlanta, and Canada, I am constantly inspired by our community's commitment. Things like organizing cultural gatherings, volunteering, giving back locally and abroad, and supporting each other through hard times. I have seen elders share wisdom and young professionals mentor others within the Ngwa community. Our community as one family. When families maintain harmony throughout the day, it promotes positive cooperation between spouses. My husband, Dr. Ago, encouraged me to join him in serving NNAUSA because of the peace, respect, and effective communication we share. Working together peacefully and spending quality time together enables couples to achieve more and support each other through both good and tough times. Ndekani, it is called a healthy family. And that is why I am here tonight, as a NNAUSA member, a wife, a mother, a physician, and your first lady, committed to building a peaceful NNAUSA with Ugochukwu. It is important for not just women who I represent, but everyone to support the unity of Ngwa families by fostering peace and reconciliation. As a physician, I deal with problems emanating from a very tiny gland in the brain. It's called the pituitary. Even though it's small, it's a very important gland. What does it do, you would ask? I wouldn't bore you with the details, but simply put, imagine you were in an orchestra where you have the conductor, and then you have the instrumentalists and the musicians rather. The pituitary gland is a conductor, or the choir master. And then you have the rest of the other glands. They represent the musicians the choristers, every other person. The pituitary gland, being the conductor, gives the instructions, and the rest of the glands, being the musicians, the instrumentalists, different instruments, and the choristers, representing other glands, what do? They take their cue or they wait on others from the pituitary. They are communicated through the release of hormones. The instructions from the pituitary gland keep everything in harmony, including the way our hearts beat. Now, what happens when there's a problem? When there's a problem with the brain, and of course the pituitary, everything is in disarray. Communication is disrupted. Information flows up, down, very chaotic. And so the system, the body system, is also in disarray. Why have I made this analogy? Imagine our community as a living body. Each part plays a vital role. When all parts are healthy and working in harmony, the body thrives. Just like a united, growing community. The brain is our leadership. It guides decisions, sets directions, and ensures we respond wisely to challenges. Without a clear thinking brain and a vision, the body, the community, the NNAUSA community, loses its way. The heart is our compassion and unity. It pumps life into the whole system. When we care for one another, trust each other, and stand together, our community stays alive and strong. But when unity fades, the whole body weakens. Our muscles are the active members of society, people like you and me, who work, volunteer, teach, build, and serve. Just as the muscles must be exercised to stay strong, a community needs to be active. We need active, engaged citizens to grow. And that is where we come in. We need to be engaging. We need to be active. Don't shy away thinking or saying someone else will be able to do it if you don't do it. We need to come together, like the muscles, exercise those muscles, join the wagon, and keep the NNAUSA organization growing. The circulatory system is our means of communication, how we share knowledge, listening to one another, the same way the blood flows from the veins, arteries, and all. That's the same way we communicate. Information is like blood. It must flow freely and clearly, or parts of the body will be starved of what they need. And then there's the immune system, which protects and heals. This represents justice, fairness, and social safety. Without it, our body is vulnerable to disease. In a community like ours, if we don't address injustice or inequality or corruption, then the whole system becomes sick. So, just like the human body, our NNAUSA community must care for all its systems. When one part is hurting, we must all respond because every part matters. Today, let's commit to being a healthy body, smart in leadership, united in heart, strong in action, clear in communication, and just in spirit. That is how we grow. Not only socially or economically, but together as one. On a personal note, I thank you all for the support and friendship you have shown to my husband and myself. It means more than you will ever know. I also want to extend my heartfelt gratitude to NNAUSA members for making this event a reality. We are grateful. I'm thanking Madam Vivian Wanko and her team for such an honor, the privilege of standing here. I wouldn't have ever thought of it. Thanking them also for their tireless work and for being such incredible resources in our community. Thank you all for making NNAUSA a thriving family and a cherished home for our heritage. Wishing you all a happy and enjoyable 2025 presidential dinner. May God bless all our families, and God bless NNAUSA.
Thank you. Well, I would have said that I'm surprised, then I happened to realize that she is a professor of medicine, so I know she can speak, but I didn't know she would be this good. Because now, Corona first lady and I got this thing on there, okay, the moment is here because I may have Mefiabu, Uzo Halap Nani, Mefiabu, Waranka, 6 a.m. I'm a local balloon. Because our event chairman tonight, engineer Shipra at Syria Ishmael, because Unu receive ya koma, Unu ngati hojeka, Hambu Dimpao, Ham was Boto Dimpankara, engineer Syria Ishmael. One.
Ohangwa mmamano kelewano mono zono lieno. I'm happy la le mela ni pekere ha ni mitolono because hobala de kamadi mere de milono moni meji akole. I got a message standing on existing protocols, but I'm not motivated. I'm maybe in the protocol now. The president and CEO of NNAUSA, Dr. Ugo Ako, His Excellency, the performing governor of Abia State, Dr. Alex Choma Oti, ably represented by the Chief of Staff, who has brought sanity to administration and governance in Abia State, Pastor Dr. Caleb Ajaba Namogu. The Right Honorable Speaker of the Abia State House of Assembly, the speaker that has guaranteed stability and smooth governance in Abia State. Mekwere, my own elder brother, the performing House of Reps member, representing the good people of Ishialangwa Federal Constituency, Right Honorable Ginger Onwusibe, that kota onyo bulale an elected representative, mabule hodola elected office. Mekwere Dedim Dr. Alex Alozie, that kota all invited special guests and stakeholders Nongana Balea. Mekwere Yambrohe Obokenem Bukanon Namoku, Dr. Wambisi Elelenta, that recognize all past NNAUSA presidents, Nangana, then Toronto Lahana Indi Mejoita, because no Korawaka or do easy. Madam Vice President, I'm not recognizing the alliance. May we recognize the executive lead. Gwekwana Dr. Mrs. My own person, Vivian, that recognize the dinner organizing committee. They put through this together. I'm a man. Kedan All of them get the order of protocol. Ona honna lanya ngana ebena. Ge hunde dimpau. Ilo mo ani ge hunda akishwo mara bobo. Ge hunde uku ge hunde woko ge hunda apatuku. Le kwanum lo wam. Wimi mwata kure obede. Abia abore mbapasa ngana. President, Edecho Hengi Boom. I do okay, ma'am. So, Mada recognize all noble ambong and ambo kumado. The dimpa langua. Los olile. Dokumado no nganamazu. What a club with them 3 ding and ambo. Melhem giming. Dokumado no nganamazu. Now, I don't want to cleanse around you. There are no more. Never knew me as a piera. There are more. So, Una Hana Yamrula Hende. I see they come cool. A man more came about Papa Mambo Chief Launcher. I got in America and La Pawale go. Kembabo, Yamrula Hende, I don't want them old money. Unamala old money in Awabu. But I see about what I can see or Nama. Yet we could make a Honor, but I saw an engage at Jala. Mojo, Ewi. So, how do you walk Yambo? Actually, make us straight to the point. And you realize, Hena Mamabula, I'm President Boje Sabat. Amrula Hendi, Hena Nanala Momai. I got an name. So I want us to go straight to the point. Let's get this thing over with. Ugoagu is a beloved Dr. Ugoagu Logu. Yara, his beautiful wife, Dr. Ago, an assistant professor of endocrinology. Abale Alao. We elected them, we love them, and I'm in Choro, Tawara executive, Ngamara Yosi. But to make a Yuna Manali Shapa Jerry Mano. Betano, open in Namalaho. Mukwana Questrisi. They can dine the Rosi. Now they represent support. They will week ago here. Gamara Niagama. Made Kele, Bedem, our keynote speaker today, Dr. Wampa, Ebalebala. Never came and said, put your money where your mouth is. And he has done that. And the lady who has seen the need, take the lead. Not only has he set the pace for us earlier today, he came up with an initiative. Akuko adike uno, no foreign that awesome. That's Oga 400 in church and it was his initiative. And then I support you. Because Obama didn't give a microphone but Oku Amala Kelewano, Nano, Sono, Riano. You got into me, with a pen and a paper. They were. I give you the time. Mandasi, up for the endowment fund and the support for the administration. Ileana projects how the total abuse cannot accomplish it. That is why we need to do this and show our support for this administration. ejikwana m kene onye m nara anya ya eji m ya na kwe but agana m ịgbara kwete gawala ihu na ndị dede mbụ nna m nana ndị aka ndị ike ndị onji old money so aga m ịkwụrụ ọtọ aga m iguzoro ọtọ nwa niile ekwucha okwucha atọ okwu ma agawala ihu gwere ke mma ahụrụ ihe ya jala ukwu adị m ese at this juncture aga m igwere microphone His Excellency our special guest of honor odube mgbe iji azi anyị otu gọvanọ si izi anyị ka ahụ dị iche ke na mbụ as Pastor Dr. Caleb Ajagba nwafọ ngwa mbịakwa nne sọpọtụ ndị ngwa egwerela m mikrofon a achọrọ m ịga nye ndị dede mmo mratọ nnebu spika nọ ngana dede m Alex Alozia na ọkwa nga right honorable Ginger nọ nga our wonderful political caterpillar Abu Dhabi nọ kwa ngana aga m igwere microphone nye dede m Alex while I'm still standing to egwere kwuo okwu tinye ọnụlụ ka endowment fund a
ndị ka anyị na-enwonu ka enyere m gadịba anụ ahụ mgbe anyị bịatara afọ anyị bịata iri nri n'ala bekee agwa ụfọdụ nwe anyị na anyị ga-eme donation mmadụ asị Dr. Agumbo, a very good friend, and Ogwembokwara, a past president of Elite Club of Ngwaland for 6 years. The most interesting thing involved, like most times, club no la langwa, association no la langwa, I di chair 3 years, chair 6 years. It's about the point here out due to nahe anime ejia here. And obela affect ndengwani. Omekwana affect actually made donation ndemada sawagi here. But I believe that time has come for us to change this. Ega outside Ngwaland. Give him here, Manden no Alabeki, Manden no Lagos, Manden no Kanu, Haiti, la Langwa, la Labeko. But if you Bekani, you find it very difficult to see anything I need here. It don't give me empower our youth, or give them the money courage to contribute more. Mother say, let us use humble and raised here to change that la language. My very good friend, Dr. Mwamko Nkuru, Okpara ha ha oge inye. Ankwana m hedere na akwụkwọ. But he ka ha Okpara ha oge inye. Abi ka takwa otu a support wa ya. Ndị ka anyị na-ewono
dede ime gbara ahụ unu kọtakwadịrị sign ịmala dede anyị mbụ a public servant ejighị ike akpọ ha aha but ọ kpọrọ ha aha unu kọtakwadịrị sign unu kọrọ anya ya n'aka aga m igwere microphone gakwuje dede m right honorable Ginger ka ọ tụfuo ọnụ n'ụka
Excellency, the Executive Governor of Abia State, who is represented by the Chief of Staff, Pastor Caleb Ajagba. Your Excellency, Mr. President of NNAUSA, very beautiful and dear wife. Ekelela Madlile, Obi de Moto, I'm very here to congratulate my brother and friend, Dr. Gojubu Ako, on your election as the president of this association. About one of the reasons I got to this time, a few months ago, we invited you to Isialapa, and you honored us in person. We are celebrating our governor, and we invited you, and you came. I was like, we may retaliate. So we are retaliating today. We did John Broku, who simplify this fundraising. And they believe that I prepare to Yabiawa. Madas la obhejneshi la padro hadime perezeko agijeme opano pom dabajo besa no blatia Marimo Airport. So that nothing is no amount is too small for Imo Airport. I come back to what you say. Where I come. When I'm at National Assembly, a German House Committee on Financial Crimes. So I had a play a hang. As a colloquium can be mangan. I got me near German. I got me do naka. They would.
Ono kowanaka. Adi hem hulum siso no kowaka. Anakukwa keba. Mr. President, I may hand over Akukwana. Also, may announce. Lobby and body in the chop. Nde wondi gule kani. They demand less. Because Yambrella Hende. Dr. Wankwo Nirani $6,000 earlier today. Dr. Les Abiasi, Lenge Machia, Ponoro Gigi, balance ya very well. Unu Korani Anaka. Koreanaka. At this juncture, Ndekani, I would relinquish the microphone to His Excellency, the performing Executive Governor of Abia State, Ta Ozianyozi Ojibia. He is ably represented here by the Chief of Staff, Pastor Dr. Caleb Ajaba. Thank you very much, sir.
Aman, Mamman, Kelewan, Mamman, Kelewan, Umuani, Unabianai, I wouldn't guess him, Piala Tom, guess who Nabiala. They would open the motor in a latitude. Right Honorable Emmanuel Emerowa, the Speaker of the Abia State House of Assembly, and your dear wife, Right Honorable Jinjo Binna Osibe, the very competent member representing the good people of Isialangwa, North and South, at the Federal House of Representatives, and of course your dear wife, the National President NNAUSA, Dr. Ugochukwu Agwa, and your dear wife, the Chairman of the Abia State Diaspora Commission, Chief Okeabara, and your dear wife. Of course, not forgetting Dr. Alex Alozie, the Executive Director of United Bank for Africa, and your dear wife. The chairman of this occasion, Engineer Cyril Israel. And of course, I recognize all the ESCO members of NNAUSA. Dedem Dr. Wambisi Elelenta Elele, the first mayor of Isialangwa South, the chairman of all the mayors, and of course, using you to recognize all the past presidents of NNAUSA. I also want to recognize Dr. Wankwo, Dr. John Wankwo, the wife, and indeed everyone that is seated here. Please permit me to stand on the established protocol by the chairman of the occasion, all titled men and women here, professionals, technocrats, distinguished ladies and gentlemen of the press. I'm standing before you on behalf of His Excellency, Dr. Alex Chioma-Oti, who has asked me to come around to represent him. He actually planned to be here, but because of several engagements at the state for which you elected him, he's not able to come. But I've been in touch, constant touch with him, right from the time I arrived here. We have discussed, and from what I have seen, I must give it to those who have organized this August occasion. It's not a coincidence that this is happening in the month of August. I want to deeply appreciate everyone for coming around and being part of the history that is unfolding in Abia State. I want to go straight and read his speech. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, of course, I had a very broad speech that captured everything that we do believe you needed to know about the goings on in Abia State. But because of time and some other things you would like to do tonight, I have an abridged form. I've sent a more comprehensive version to the president. Of course, that will be available for anyone who would want to go into greater details. So, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I send warm greetings on behalf of His Excellency, Dr. Alex COTOFR, the Governor of Abia State, and from the good people of Abia, especially, we all remain very proud of you and deeply grateful for the many ways you continue to support the rebranding of our beloved state at the global stage. It's an immense honor for me to start here in St. Louis, the gateway city, a symbol of connection, to speak on behalf of His Excellency. Beyond the weight of responsibility, it's also a personal joy for me to stand before this very distinguished assembly of leaders, entrepreneurs, professionals, and technocrats who carry the torch of excellence wherever you go. Let me quickly affirm here that His Excellency, who is one of yours, one of your own, a proud son of Ngwa land, your beloved brother, and a visionary leader. Of course, he would have been here, like I mentioned earlier on, or he has asked me to deeply appreciate you, and I assure you that he shares your hunger of accelerated development in our homeland. Even amidst your comfort abroad, you have never forgotten home. You continue to embody the eternal Igbo spirit of Onyagala Nwannia, never leaving a brother or sister in despair. For this, we sincerely thank you. We gather here every year, not out of desperation, but with a purpose, to reason together, to share ideas, and to chart a bold new path for the future of Ngwa land, in particular, and Abia State at large. What a perfect moment for this discussion. Today, across Abia State, everyone is focused on one theme: development. Whether in barber shops, university halls, street markets, or town squares, the conversation is beyond an idle talk, because people are actively debating about roads, schools, healthcare, power, Sulu Airport, and tourism. The community is engaged and involved and also motivated by all these discussions. This marks a new social order and political reality in Abia State. We are citizens, thank you. We as citizens are no longer passive observers, but active participants in what is shaping our dear state. This conversation tonight offers me a unique opportunity to touch on three things. Number one, to brief you on key developments since this administration took over about 27 months ago. Number two, to outline the opportunities that are open for all of us as Ngwa people and also Abians. And lastly, to extend a partnership to you, because together we can achieve far much more. When His Excellency asked for your mandate, and indeed the mandate of all Abians in March 2023, he was explicit that a government that is going to run will be visionary, competent, transparent, compassionate, and accountable. He said to Abians, weep no more, help is on the way. Today, 27 months after, the verdict is clear. Abia is back on track. The dignity of our people has been restored. Salaries and pensions are now being paid as at when due. Let me also add this, that in this month of August, by the 28th, salaries and pensions for this month have been paid. This was not the case some years back. The Treasury single account, which has helped to eliminate ghost workers, and the digitization of payment systems have shut the doors of corruption and opened new doors to fiscal discipline. Public funds are now serving public good and not personal or primordial, sentimental, personal aggrandizement, and personal indiscretion. So Abia is rising. In the area of infrastructure, more than 350 roads have been built or rehabilitated within this period. An average of more than 3 roads per week. I think this is unprecedented by all standards. Port Harcourt Road, the long abandoned road, has been reconstructed by Julius Berger. The Abore Road, Maria Raxis, and key arteries in other parts of Ungwaland are being taken care of. Let me also say this. Sometime last year, His Excellency sent me to go to the residence of our revered Dr. Jaja Anwachawachuku. When I got there, I almost wept because of the level of decadence that I saw there. Today, if you go there, it's a story and a sight of beauty to behold. And His Excellency has graciously said that by January of next year, there will be a posthumous birthday where that same house will be commissioned. In terms of security, of course, security is key. That's why the state declared a state of emergency in the area of security. Of course, I created Operation Crush. Whether you're going to Munochi or coming to Aba, today, Abia is secured. For those of us who have been coming home more frequently, you'll see that you can now sleep with your 2 eyes closed. Kidnappings and violent crimes, which are outgrowth of unemployment, are now being dealt with. A security trust fund has been put in place, and of course, huge sums of money have been already realized. In the area of health and education, more than 150 primary health centers have been built out of the 948, and these have been taken in phases. And this happened right from November 2024 when it was flagged off till date. So every ward, about 184 wards in Abia State, each of the wards is getting 1 primary health center, so that Abians don't need to run around before they can get adequate health care. In the area of education, about 5,000 teachers have been recruited in the first instance, and another 4,000 teachers being recruited. We are not just talking in terms of numbers or rebuilding of structures, we're also looking at the curriculum. What are our children being taught? A people who have no regard for history, no regard for culture, is people that will soon be forgotten. That's why this administration has approved the reintroduction of the learning of history and Igbo language in all our schools, so that our children could be taught and have a clear understanding of who we are as a people, where we are coming from, and where we are also going. Of course, the STEM, the science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, the new language now, which is technology, is already being infused in the curriculum. Today, the building of 20 smart schools is ongoing across the 17 local governments and 1 each in each of the senatorial zones. A whole lot is being done. Of course, the Abia Airport at Isulu, the Abia Medical City that is being built in Isialangwa, and several other interventions. Of the over 350 roads constructed, more than 60% are found in Ngwa land, especially in Aba. Several multilateral agencies and institutions are now showing very keen interest in partnering with the state government. The UN Habitat is partnering with the Greater Aba Development Authority in order to reshape and rebrand Aba. A whole lot is happening. Because of time, I will not be able to go through all of them, but let me leave this with you. Having seen all that His Excellency has done within just 2 years, and knowing that we still have about 2 more years to go to the end of the first tenure, there's need for partnership. So, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, this convention is proof that the Ngwa spirit is alive and strong. You have given so much already, but the future demands even more. The administration of Governor Alex Chioma Oti stands ready to partner with you in every productive area, be it in health, sports development, capacity building, education, industry, technology, and culture. Thank you. Apia is on the move. We are remaking our land into a beautiful destination for all who dare to dream and are willing to build, can find opportunities to do that. Therefore, let's walk this journey together. The future is here for us to shape together. Once again, thank you and God bless you. Concerning the issue of the launching, of course, His Excellency fully endorses what is happening here. And you do know that as a responsible public servant, we are very careful in making public pronouncements as they affect financial obligations in public. And each time he's invited to occasions like this, he has always said that he's not doing whatever thing he's doing, drawing from the government coffers. Whatever His Excellency, as a person or me in particular, would do, will be outgrowth of our commitment to the sustainability of Ngwaness, our uniqueness as a people, and to build a tomorrow that all of us will be very proud of. Once again, I want to thank you, and we urge you to donate generously, and we also ask the ESCO, please be accountable. To whom much is given, much is also expected. Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency, Dr. Alex Oti, ably represented by the Chief of Staff, Pastor Dr. Caleb Ajaba. Aseha Balaka, Eji Nyeleya. The works His Excellency has done so far have spoken for him. And if we are to say, detailing all that has been done is as good as preaching to the choir. So moving forward, Dekamkuru, I am very eager to give my little token, but the modern Nokwangana, the Right Honorable Speaker, the speaking Speaker of the Abia State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Emmanuel Emero, Onekani, Sagamina microphone, ta only support here before we proceed.
dịka ndị wọnụ unu amarala ọgwụ anyị ndị mbụ ime iwu abụghị anyị nji ekọnọmi anyị ndị eme iwu ememe anyị ememe kama as a member of NNAUSA aka family iketela Adam produce Adam very correct. Mara nwanyị m ga-akwa support when they can in the email. Labanye nwee gọvanọ kwuru ugbu la ndị ọrụ bekee la ndị nọ na gọọmenti adịghị ime gbasara ego na public. So agakwa m itinye aka m n'akwụkwọ ngana adịghị nwe nụrụ akwụkwọ na ndị ntakara elela anya bịa ele ụgwọ ọnwa m mara ahụ onye aga m ịga mgbazi na-akwụcha ụgwọ na kama otu ọnụ m n'obi aga m ime ya. Chairman emechaa m agbaghị ha m nyere ndị ewere
amaala mma mmanụ. Right Honorable Speaker and see mmecha ya agwa m ana ọgwakwana m president aga m ekwado enofo ime gị bịa jụọ m to make sure na ọ gwara m tupu m agawa n'ihu ndị ka anyị adịghị nwe oke ọha but aga m igwere $5,000 cash that support to this administration aga m inye president. Aga m igwere microphone nye Honorable Ibe Nwoko Abidabi ke ndị iwu ewi tụọ tụfụ ọnụ.
Amala mmanụ ọha ngwa kelenu biko unu amala la protocol bụ protocol ụba anyị je bịa ụgwọ anyị je obe village obe ụlọ gọvanọ kwuchala okwu onye ọbụla ọdọ gwere microphone ga-aka ahụ ọdọ all blue metra Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Abia State, in Ghana, you are on your gear after a great microphone with him. Obuli Kimbo, I didn't mean to fish. See what I'm playing Moko, the one in Moko. Speaker, I think I am on the other side. Once the Lulu de chop, go to the Gija from La Radio. Emma Hamedi had a man for him. See why I'm the little Ginger on TV, right honorable. I'm one of Moko did Alex Alozia in the bank. A galit, Prubaria. But the top la Lucilade. Organa Nama. The my chief Dr. Kachimoko. And no to the boy Bima. No to the Badodge here. Oh, why not? Walla, that a monitor, the car. Did Jones Basi car. Only can roll at the Boyalanga Gabia. Ebe go to be Nicola St. Louis. To leave him go. Our AJM support. AJM leader, that's why. Because open no. After the doctor, I'm going to buy the office in Jagain. So half of
megwe microphone ni nyem mecha lihinga ami ifili form na that's landumu kolile no me fili form na promonya kefe la mi mezu hobla fili ndewonu
ono ko ara ni aka odini izu anyị nwere our special keynote speaker, Dekamkuru. He entered action with boldness, matched action, marked talk with action. So, Dr. Wankwad Mikene especially, and Henambo, your initiative, Meme can encourage Tedeu. So, Honorable Lady Lakwokia, and one, of course, and one of the chairman of the Diaspora Commission here. Honorable, okay, Abara. Honorable, okay, Abara. So, all give them support here. Okay, one number. But also, land to Tara Ton Wakuau. Tara Hosiana. May good opportunity a day can lay them Anthony. Ajere Mpotre. Or they support Annie with $1,000. Unu korone anaka. Biko no gwari wala na akwukwo mmo. Mona chugi nya na ego gwari ara ma akwukwo a. Ofura na ego e print ya. Just gwari ara m otu a. So that mara otu dia add the profit and loss. But ma di nden no na ndosha voluntary usher. You can even bring it yourself. That from Mike. I will relinquish. Biko no gwari wala na akwukwo a. Tanya mara okani le me bindala. Amala mamano. Kele wano. Uno vurulobi. Ablezi la governor of the Ratanya Nikia. Ada huzia nya oti. But abu madnile, you don't have to redeem that commitment today. Ego akwa any time, and 30 days, when 5 months, when 10 months. Each of what I in the extension, President, I give you 12 months, I there 2 more months. So Biko return orana akwa tani marotani jino. Amala
Hold on. Because Presidential Dinner Committee members will help what to bring back the papers. Nukunu, Yeren Maka, I return all the papers from our sitting guests. And Damanaka will put it in a compromising state because Tirana can do. Thank you.
While I'm in the tune to Nungwari president, microphone to continue, but I'm not going to do Biko. Thank you very much.
Amanam la Chiabala, but in the Kanya and Gasepang before I hear allow. Anyage continue Ebobla Medula and Gana. Amapam Lulu, Chipen, Nuno, de Buno, de Wahem, they support the association. But just because DJ Ngiti after this speech, then I didn't when he came before the matter in but just before we do that, and I'm both the speaker and the chief of staff, I don't know how long they will stay with us. I just have the 3 awards to give. One will go to the governor in recognition of what he has done in Abia State, and also for sending the chief of staff here in person to appreciate us all today. Please, our brother, Pastor Dr. Caleb Ajaba, please, I'm inviting you along with the executives, please, we are coming down, please, if you don't mind, so that we can just give this award and you have evidence of what you show to our governor.
ndị ka anyị ndị wonu. O nwere otu mana unu mmala ọba akụwa egwu bọọlụ adị otu eji dagharịa goolu ma ọ gara aga ma adịghị otu o ji megharịa aga to VAR ọkwenu so ọ bụ mara ndị ime ọ bụ VAR larị ndị reviewed adị otu mgbe ọga m batara mbụ His Excellency 2023 one of the things o kwuru mbụ that ma mgbe gbasara award o ma mgbe gbasara chieftaincy na mgbe ndị ọdọ wee ndị iche iche all through the period ya ga-echi ọchịchị ịgara ndị abịa ozi dịka their chief servant na ya agaghị receive any award ma mgbe ọ gakwara Cambridge University, Birmingham University in the UK, like emekwara na Boston mbụ the whole Abia State adịghị ka ọ natara so agakwana ume ịnata nnata belaga ya aminwe ka ọ mala otu ọnọdụ mara njedere and ama m na ọ bụ ihe ụlọ like otu a because His Excellency bụ somebody mbụ okwu onwe ya ọ ga-emezi ya but assurance anyị na-enye unu mbụ this recognition unu nyere ya will spur him to greater action and make sure that what Blue near this plan will be accomplished. By this time next year, I'm sure the story of Abia, you would have seen greater glory emanating from Abia. Ndewonu. Ano from last the actually in una man no nyem kpọrọ mmadụ bụ iri nri. Nsị na ya agaghị iri. Onye akpọrọ akwa bụ iri ya agaghị ebido bụ iriwa. Mgbe ọbụla unu nyekwara eke ya anata, unu enyekwa eke m, then ya agaghị iji aka esi ya ma m gbere ihe ndị ka anyị nyere m. But one thing is sure, ngwa mbụ ngwa. Anya niile mbụ ndị ngwa gakwa ịda akwado unu ihe gbasara ngwa ka onwe ike gara ihu n'aha Jizọs.
Unu ahụ n'otu ka eji daa agba ndị St. Louis m bịara mbụ the mayor of St. Louis of our culture here to recognize our elected officers and just give them maybe an award, just a plaque recognizing them for the leadership of what they are doing. This mayor of St. Louis had no issues with receiving it, but our people back home went through reservations, which you understand. But from the genuineness of our heart, out of love and respect, we decided to acknowledge our brothers for what they are doing in terms of leadership. So if they don't receive the award, please can we just put our hands together in appreciation for what they are doing. And I want to also believe that if my governor did not receive it and then my own brother, our other brother, Pastor Caleb said I should also keep his own. The speaker, we also had one for the speaker, who happens to be our member here. So the speaker, what is your position? What is your position? You're taking a cue, or you receive as a member of NNAUSA? Okay, so he is also taking the cue from leadership. So we are not going to continue. The other awards we will give tomorrow. Please, this is the time for we to dance and enjoy our meals and make sure that we have fun for the night. The MC, please, let us dance.
Okay, Unamela, then NNAUSA.
Thank you very much, our performing master of ceremony. Ndeka anyị hena ndega aga akwụkwọ m enwetara hiela nne aha na m ji ebe ọgbụ onye ọbụla marala ya ngana o mekwa na ha o ji bụrụ dị mkpa biko onoko furu Dr. and Dr. Mrs. Obinna Ubadi ebere aka enyere anyị $2,000 biko onoko furu aka ọ dịghị izi Madukwa asị onoko furu High Chief Sonny and Lolo Edith Wamba adoko winye $2,000 biko onoko furu aka Madam invite to the microphone ogo ndengwa mbịara ngana taa support anyị Honorable Chukwuma Obaraku and his beautiful wife Mrs. Adak tabe odato for no corona aka
Amala Mamman. I have to go to Mafara. How can one know where Imo State? But by virtue of citizenship, how more young one as I'm a father? Father school in Ada. Now, one is my beautiful wife, one young one. So, and then immediately, just like my big friend, Dr. Alex Alozie. In fact, he called me saying that once you can come, you should have said that. You never must have. Now, why here? I want to read the chapter and then went down. So I decided microphone. I don't want to even I'm not talking over window where I am. So I'm support my good friend Alex, and on behalf of other in-laws, never I'm support the whole thing with the sum of $1,000.
Thank you very much. Tupu menye MCO microphone to continue gathering this program. Admecho tani kora Mr. Chiemela ikocha aka onyere the sum of $1,000. Or this is how many 1.5 million naira. Unu kona na aka. Mada recognize the kwa chief. Ogechu koebu onyere $500. Biko kwara na aka. Eunice Imo nyere $300. Kora na aka. Evangelist Godfrey E. Uche $300. Biko kora na aka. MC, thank you very much.
Thank you, my able chairman. Chairman late. Chairman. Houston. And you go to moto. How did he get it to me? My word, the one that can. Mamano! Go. Okay, President Nyelami Kese, my name is Kunula, watch you now, Mamma Kunundeko. Watch him, Jabakari late, 2-3 minutes late every day. Panorama for well, I don't know welcome. But I'm upon a mention and I'm getting there. So, and then Okola midnight.
Bawa biki wewe. Ndeka anyị ka ọnụ na aka adịghị mmewa dị nga na wu. Ka ọ na aka ke na abụrụla ọ na adị nwetara anyị check. Sachid ozi ije night of St. Biko kora na aka ọ dị anyị the sum of $2,000. Biko kora na aka Biko Emmanuel Odinya in the sum of $500. Biko no kora na aka ọ dịghị easy. Dr. Obinna and Dr. Mrs. Ngozi Nnaji ndị anyị $2,000. Biko kora na aka ọ dịghị easy. I appreciate Elder Anaba and Ogechi Ubaja. And we need $300. Hey, and I'm very happy. Mr. and Mrs. Mbuku Anaba and we need $2,000. That support Biko Koranaka, a true progressive. Ndekane, aga minye microphone to our committee chair. Top of Tarani, somebody injury to Foano, Yekwana support here.
We are inviting no other than our ex-president and his wife, Dede Udo Jacob, and that queen. Please come on. Go on, put your hands together for them, please.
Good evening, everyone. No, come out of Mazino. No, and I want to congratulate our president and NNAUSA for a successful convention. We are having fun, right? It has been wonderful. We give God all the glory. My husband wants me to announce our donation. We are supporting NNAUSA with the sum of $1,000.
Unubiko corona past president Tranaka, Abundant Trotola, and Pia off so that we can get to the fun part of the program. Adamikele, Bikono Corona, Chioma Owo Kike Aka, ordinary the sum of $1,000. Biko Corona Aka, Pastor Ngozi Bendo, Dinani. The sum of $300. All the Retolob widows matter. I'm going to $300. At this point, we will round up and move on to the fun part of the program. MC, over to you, sir.
Biko, my president, my chairman, Mama Metoka, all the ex-president can make me here. Ababulam Lakuko, Ode Lakuko Nangalile. I got me here, me na. Mazi Ishmael, one Mumba. Also, can be me now, Santa, and you see, I will have quite a but I need to end. Amala, Maman. Amala, Maman. Galen. I got to retire and honestly, I mean, I'm not NNAUSA. I'm from the first day as the founding general secretary, eventually became the president. I'm working up a corporate entity. Each one I'm a mama child. I really mean it. With my joy, look at the effort. So to God be all the glory. I can meet you 500. How about you? I can bring in how put a lamp. How put I can maybe signing Anna. I may be signing Anna letter. Email on them. Bikono. Never take home. Maybe I'll Adez Kingsley, Biko Gaga, Koroman, Lande Hermituela, Matakre, Lona, Gala, now Matakrino Gaga, Koroman, Genuela Bay. Abo Pijama, don't do it with her or Citro Matakri. Yet, my Paolo, Manglobo, party behind the women. You can exercise one of the privileges of this position that I humbly accept and perform. I'm not a paid MC. NNAUSA doesn't give me anything. For over 20 years, I've done this, and I like doing it for our people. Move forward. To be a good administrator, you have to be firm. You have to be firm. You have to have a policy. You have to follow it. Move forward. Give me here some people. But I ask each and every one of you, let me interact with me personally. Unumana, about my program. Now, someone a program. The program is determined by the president. I am just executing what they have on paper for me to do, above my personal will. But in that it has been a wonderful privilege. What is it now? Lost and found laptop. It's a free in a church, every church. Lost and found laptop, computer. Open the kitchen. The cultural director here, boom, and buy a security man on Nongadi, and you know, my hotel and say, as long as I'm in the open. I give you a security person. And I had a way to so I make sure what I gave out. DJ, La Vie Mega, they are according the first dance given by the president and members of the national executive. The high table, only the Pama, only when I leave. Mobo, Panadol, Mobo, Tanalo, Munikisha, Agadruisha, Kamba, DJ. Unu, Manamia,
Champion, the lion is here.
I'm not going to let you DJ,
DJF, I want to transition into something deeper. Let me hear the volume. I am going into the main cloud. Into Mago. I will break the challenge. You know the same as in a room. I wonder, you know the same as in a room. I will one day. As I know, as a Pachaco, I'm a Panarina, everyone the world. I want to go to Superman. Everyone. Good kutoshimiana asime kutoshimiana ama katama no bakama yabura mama lele oya mama wekea ana mukatama kala mwana dance chile ana katama kala mwana Similiano, one of my good Similiano, Mama, Katama, Mama, you put up my man. I want to work there. Shake my man. Mario, a good Similiano, a good Similiano, what's up, Katama, Mama, you put up my man. One way. Each one. That's a look. A good boss in the end. One of the good boss in the end. I'm out to tell me no more. Come on, my baby. When you're around the way, I want to go into the cultural deeper. Unusimganiru. Masa acha mikwe bunde mbrani. Unusimganiru. Aya DJ, switch over to the next track. Let's go. Gentle. DJ, let's go to the next track. Yeah. Ojina Bamoki, ay, 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 ah, Ojina Bamoki, Domeche Mano, Domeche Jemba, right. Now the party is open for you. Shake the bottle. Shake it way up. Shake it way up. Shake it way up. Undisputed. All of those. Lost in your nothing. Money is coming. Money is coming. Blessings of blessings. How much is money? Premium or not? Now you know. Now you know.
If you know, you know. But if you don't know,